Welcome back, everyone.
Well, it's not your forte because you just sat around all week rubbing your head.
We're recording. Cut.
No, keep going. Come on. There's no reason to cut.
No.
All right.
Welcome too back. Liberal with the cuts.
This is part 2 of the King's Castle. King James along with Blair Chopin and Pete Goldberg. And tonight we're giving you our predictions for the NFL Draft for the year 2017. So my question to you guys is, who do you see being a standout pick for the Panthers this year?
Well, ideally, they would want Leonard Fournette, that running back out of LSU, who I think is like the next Adrian Peterson. I just think that guy's unbelievable.
Really?
He's like one of the more powerful runners I've seen at the college level. But I think Leonard Fournette is...
Did he play the game throughout his entire college career?
He played 3 years and then went to the pros.
Wow.
So... What does that question mean? Do you think he danced ballet for 2 years? Also, I like Leonard Fournette because my sources down the bayou said he had 6 Egg McMuffins every morning. But
I thought they were raw eggs.
I think he's going to go to Jacksonville at 4, which is 4 picks before the Panthers.
The Jaguars.
So the rumor,
Jaguars.
The rumor. What is up with you and the Jaguars? You're strange. You're the only person I know who cares about the Jaguars anyway.
Well, you say they suck.
They haven't had a good year since
David Garrard. Here's the thing with the Jaguars. They need to have a come-to-Jesus meeting with everybody in there. And just admit, they say, we have a lot of great players. We have great receivers. We're better at running back. Our offensive line's good. We've signed everyone on defense. Why do we still suck? Because our quarterback sucks.
Then they need to draft a quarterback.
They do need to draft a quarterback, but they're going to draft Leonard Fournette.
So what do they do with Blake, their quarterback now?
I would trade Blake Bortles quicker than I could throw him. I would do the same with Kelvin Benjamin.
I think if you
send him to Las Vegas,
I don't know. If the Raiders wanted them, but
no, they've already got a good.
The Raiders have a Pro Bowl quarterback already.
Absolutely.
So, here's the thing:
Send him to San Francisco.
The Panthers are that would actually be a good fit. The San Francisco, I don't know why San Francisco would want to do that.
Well, just because they have a shitty quarterback situation.
They do. They're very bad, but
even though Gabbert was good at the time,
he's decent.
In college, he was good.
But anyways, the Panthers are going to draft Christian McCaffrey, running back out of Stanford, and I think what they're hoping for with McCaffrey is that he can kind of be a dual threat guy. Like he's going to get them good yards on the ground, but also he's going to be a good receiver in the slot, which is something they desperately need.
True. Mm-hmm. Now, my question is...
White guy, James.
Ron Rivera, our coach, had a pretty bad season last year. What do you think? You think he's in trouble if we don't get back on track this season?
No, probably not.
No?
I think his job security's safe.
Yeah,
there's plenty other
unless they go 3-13 this year. If they have a really bad year this year,
I don't think potential. Remember,
no, it's what? What is wrong with you?
Are you feeling all right?
Remember, we went 1-15 in 2001. So,
yes, but this
So it is possible.
And the Cleveland Cavaliers were terrible in basketball 13 years ago. That means nothing right now.
I know. I'm just trying to keep you on your toes.
I know. I'm on my toes, but I think they'll have a good year this year. And I think even if they do have an off year, he'll kind of be on the hot seat, but I think they'll give him one more year. So I think his job's safe for this year.
Well, didn't he sign an extension or something?
Yeah, he signed an extension
last year or the year before.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean much.
Yeah, they can him.
Now,
I think his job is safe, James. I know you hate the Panthers.
One of the most important positions out of any team is the person who kicks the field goals.
Oh my gosh,
So who do you see being a standout in that category?
Dude, I have no idea. No one drafts kickers.
Unless you're in the 7th round.
Unless you're Tampa Bay last year. Drafting a kicker in the 2nd round. That poor kid.
Did they really?
Yeah, that poor kid, and then he missed 3 game-winning field goals.
Oh yeah, I'd forgotten.
They traded up to get a kicker in the 2nd round.
So they traded up for they traded up for a kicker and then they got a whammy.
Yeah, they did. They definitely got a whammy. But yeah, no one really drafts kickers.
No.
Until the really late round.
Or the most important position is the quarterback.
Yeah, quarterback is definitely the most important position in football, which is why you draft stupid Mitch Trubisky head, they might draft him first, even though he's clearly not the best player.
No. Mitch Trubisky, I'm sure, is not that bad. I mean,
he's not. The thing is, he's not bad, but he's not good. Like, what's his ceiling?
So,
is his ceiling like he's going to be in the Pro Bowl?
So you say
that depends on what team he goes to.
You say he's average?
I think his ceiling is that he's average.
Well,
he's a replacement level starter. Whereas some of these guys like Myles Garrett.
So hypothetical question.
I think Jamal Adams is the next player in the draft. What's that?
Do you think that you could have done better?
No, hell no. I'm not saying that.
Get out there and kick!
I gotta put you on your toes if you're gonna bash people, dude.
Well, like, what? What? You couldn't wrestle better than stupid head number 1 on WWE, but yet you criticize them. That's what we do. We critique people.
Well, we're also supposed to be unbiased analysts.
I am unbiased. I never said I had a bias. I'm not rooting against the kid. But I'm just saying.
But you're saying that he can't. He's potentially not going to be a good pick for.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm biased.
But he'll have time in the NFL. That's what I was saying in the last.
See, what Pete is saying, and what I agree with, is that kid's not ready. Like, the Browns are going to throw him on the field. So to play immediately, and he's not ready for that. He'll get killed.
Draft him and put him like in second string.
Yeah, that's
kind
right.
of behind somebody.
But the Browns, the Browns are going to be pressured to play him immediately.
Well, that's because the Browns suck anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would be much better if he goes to a team in the late rounds.
Exactly.
Now,
like
Pittsburgh or somebody.
Now,
someone who's you know what I'm saying, though? The quarterback who's close to retiring. Or even San Diego.
San Diego
would be perfect.
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers has 2 to 3 more years left. He retires. Maybe. This guy comes in.
Yeah.
He's the godfather to one of Phillip Rivers' 19 kids. It's all happening.
Well, getting back to what I asked you a moment ago about this standout given players, is there anybody you've been watching on the defensive side that we want to keep an eye on?
Besides Myles Garrett, I would say Jamal Adams, the safety from LSU.
Yeah.
Where do you see him going?
I think he'd go from like 2 to 5. I wouldn't be surprised if he was the second
which team?
49ers are picking at 2. I would not be surprised at all if he goes there.
Yeah, but here's the thing, too. You got all these trades during the...
Yeah, and I think the first trade might come with pick number 5, the Titans.
Yeah, I've heard rumors they want to trade.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if they traded down.
But the thing
they're in a position now where
you can trade round by round up until midnight each day, can't you? Or
no, it's like in the draft.
Yeah, in the draft.
They can
do trades outside the draft too.
What is it? There's like
they
get like that 5-minute clock.
They
can trade in that 5 minutes with the team if they.
But the thing with the Titans that's interesting is they really want a wide receiver, and there's no wide receiver who I think they think is good enough to be picked in the top 5, and they're picking 5th. So if they trade back, I could very well see them trading with Cleveland. I could see Cleveland picking the defense end first from Texas A&M, and then using their 12th pick to swap with the Titans, and then picking that quarterback at 5th.
Interesting.
And then the Titans getting the wide receiver from Clemson. Lots of Clemson and LSU on the show, but the wide receiver.
I think a lot of Clemson just because they're national champions.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just threw up in my mouth when you mentioned Clemson.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Clemson.
I mean, I could see throwing up in my mouth for Pittsburgh, but Clemson, wow.
Anyway, for those of you...
Also, can we mention a little melancholy thing here? First of all, ESPN fired like 100 people yesterday.
Yes.
Which sucks for those people.
Yeah.
But this is going to be our first NFL draft year without Chris Berman and his random old man noises he makes and whoop whoop. And
he made watching those pre-games and halftimes fun.
Yeah, he did. And so, shout out to Chris Berman. I don't know what you're doing.
Who do you think they're going to have to replace him?
He was Bill O'Reilly before Bill O'Reilly.
He's probably drinking...
Have you heard the infamous...
He's probably drinking strawberry lemonade on the beach right now.
Have you ever heard Chris Berman's infamous sexual harassment story?
No.
That he was in a bar and a girl came by in a leather jacket and he just grabbed her and he tried to kiss her and he goes, "You're with me, leather."
Oh. There's no way that can be true.
I know, but no, it's definitely true. People have said it the entire time.
Whoa.
You're with me, Leather. So that's what I think about when I think about Chris Berman. That and his wacky nicknames.
Oh, yeah.
He had some good nicknames.
I'm gonna miss
even though all
those.
his references were like from 40 years ago. But
I'm
that's
going to
okay.
miss it. Who do you think they're going to get to replace him?
I'll tell you who they should get.
This is going to be good.
Either Boomer Esiason
Ugh.
from Sunday NFL Countdown,
James, why?
I think he's got a good gig at
or probably Jonathan Coachman from SportsCenter.
Coachman. You know, Coachman's your worst suggestion in the world.
It's really not. Is he still with ESPN?
Yeah,
That's actually
he still does SportsCenter and the Coast to Coast thing.
That's actually not a bad idea. I didn't think about that.
But for those of you that don't know, you can watch the NFL Draft starting tonight and continuing all the way through Saturday on NFL Network at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you check that out. But when we come back, we have to mention an honorable retirement in the sports world. So when we come back, we'll talk about that. So stay right there.